Internet. What is really, really, really good? You know what it is. It's the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. And that is, of course, me. And of course, I'd like to welcome you guys back to another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks On. And, oh, damn, ain't no honey butter there. Anyway, what are we doing? Oh, yeah. Kamen Rider X8. Yeah. I had like something prepared. Like before I sat down, I kind of figured out like what I was going to say or I thought about saying. Nope, had to toss all that out the window. It's official. This show off the fucking chain. When the show, when the show you watch can make the no duh of the early telegraph of what the first twist is gonna be, hot and make me go, oh shit, show doing his job. Beginning, middle, and end. I'm like, I can end the review right here on that because I'm like, how does the show make the no duh of, yeah, this is exactly what we're going to do and make it epic? I'm like, I'm still in awe right now, dog. Oh my god. Oh man. I'm through. I'm done. I'm like, well, actually, you know what? I still have to review the rest of the episode because that is the point of these. But that was sick. I'm like, okay. Let's try the review part that I threw away halfway, like right before the end of the episode. I had like thoughts prepared, so let me try to get those back somehow. Let me try. This was an episode about direction because, again, we spent the first 4 episodes building a world, introducing the dynamics of the plot, trying to show the ever-growing ensemble as a growing and evolving unit. And then the last 30 seconds of the episode happens, and I'm just sitting there like, God damn. Yo, I you know what? I don't think I'm no longer allowed. I think it is illegal for me to say this show is don't be godlike. Oh my god. I'm like, yo, okay. Let's try, at least talk level 3, because that was sick. It was like, again, the show, again, it's like this was another episode of more dynamic building, because it's that the show does a wonderful job of introducing dynamics and making them work and make sense. Because we got a glimpse in the last couple episodes what level 3 was, but it wasn't until Emu did it. It wasn't until Emu did it with Gekiso Robots was that we as the fans, we finally, as us as the viewers, we finally understand like how this dynamic works. And because there are 4 extra gas shafts that work that way, is that everybody's gonna get one. Hey, you get a power up and you get a power up, Oprah up in this motherfucker. Just everybody gets a power up. My question is, are power ups, are those things that are those alternate gas shafts that unlock level 3? Can everybody use them? That's kind of my question right now. It's like, can any other rider use Gekiso robots? I don't know. But it would be interesting to see, like, but then it's like, you also have to understand that each of those side gas shafts do work, they coincide with the rider in question, so maybe you can't, but how much you want to bet they're going to have a toy that's going to let you do that type of stuff because Bandai Namco Han Toy something. I'm like, this was easily the best show out of the first 5 episodes. This is easily the best because I'm like, it was just so much knowledge dropped. So much knowledge. The look controller lets you transform into a Buckster. I'm like, I didn't see that coming. I just thought dude was a monster the whole time. I just thought he was just a more evolved, intelligent Buster. Now you a human with a transformation device. How much you want to bet that play a part in the XA power in the mid-season power up? How much you want to bet? I got money on the bet. I got money on the bet. Though who gonna take me? Because this episode again, for like the 15 million time, I said that this episode was fucking sick. This is like, I don't remember the last time I walked away from a Kamen Rider episode this hype. I'm just like, again, I will say this, it's like, how do you turn the no duh of the whole Dark XA thing into something that has me hyped for the future of the show? I'm just like, how does the show accomplish that? How do you accomplish? I figured out the answer 4 episodes ago, and it made sense, but still make it mean something and still keep me hyped. I want to know. I'm sitting up here trying to delve in my thoughts. Like, I want to know, how do you make the no duh hot? I'm like, damn. So it's like, now, even with that now out there, is that I just got more questions now. What's really up with dude? Because it's like, we talking about the same man who had a nice little soliloquy about good guys and bad guys and crushing crystals and shit. But nigga, you the bad guy. What am I supposed to do with this information? Like, what am I literally supposed to do with this information? So, okay, you know what? Yo, fuck with Uncle Triple for a second. Fuck with me for a second, please, because I just got something in my head. Let's think about this like a video game. Like, let's think about it like a video game, an RPG video game plot where, or in the instance of, you have the hero and you have his rival, but you know it's one of those rivals that, while being the bad guy in some instances, depending on what side of the mirror you want to look like, is pushing the good guy, the hero, the lead hero, to be his absolute best. Please, you can't sit up here and tell me that even with him walking around as Dark XA at this point, or Gim, quote unquote, is that there isn't an ulterior motive for your ulterior motives, because we are talking about a dramatic television show. See? Who knew playing video games for my whole life would actually pay off, and me trying to sit up here and trying to figure out what the hell the plot to the TV show I watch is. It is going to be interesting to see, because this is not because they blew their load on this dynamic this early on. It's not a dynamic that's going to last forever. It's that Emu needs CEO guy to push him over the top, because what's going to happen is that, because it's like I talked about this in the first episode, the Emu that we start with will not be the same Emu that we end with, and it's like we 5 episodes in and we already got a piece of that. Is that, yeah, I'm a doctor, I'm gonna do shit, but he also just sat up here and learned shit get real sometimes, so you gotta do what needs to be done. Emu is going to run into multiple characters like Gim throughout this, because like I said again, because the show blew its load on this reveal this early, it's no way that Gim makes it, he don't make it to mid-season power-up, if that. Because this is a show that could honestly support a second-tier villain. This is a show that can be, well, the first level of villains wiped out. Get some new ones in this bitch, please. This is a show that can do it. This is a show that probably needs to do it. This is probably a show that needs to have multiple villain sets. You probably, given what we know, is that you could probably realistically do 3 arcs of villains in this show and make each set of villains feel complete, like they belong, and a challenge for the Kamen Riders. I really think that this is a show that can pull that the fuck off if it wanted to. I want to know where this goes. Because, again, this is something that I hinted at after I sat up here and geeked out for 2 minutes about a damn 2-second reveal that I knew was coming, but still blew my mind. Was, again, this is an episode about turning the corner, because now we have some direction. Is that the last episode did its job of finally setting the table. Now We getting a chance to eat, and there's people still coming in. People still sitting at the table. The first 4 episodes set the table. Everybody sitting down eating, but man, Uncle Charlie coming in, you know he late to every damn thing because he had a beer on the way. You know him. Everybody got Uncle Charlie would have had a beer on the way to the family gathering. They starting to come in, but I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say to you, internet. I do not. This is a show that can go the distance, beginning, middle, and end. If I'm 5 episodes in and I'm this high, it's got a limit, dog. I'm like, we can sit up here and play Fantasy Warfare all night and try to figure out where the hell this plot is gonna go. But I want this show to be free to do what it want to do. It's like whatever the writers of this show doing, keep doing it. Cause let's sit up here and remember the timetable before we get out of here. I was hyped for this because of its premise. The first episode blew me away, and every subsequent episode has done this. But this is probably one of the best episodes of Kamen Rider I have seen in quite a long time. And I mean a long time. I mean, period. Even them shows that I love dearly, this has been one of the best episodes of Kamen Rider I have ever seen. Because of the dynamic. Because I don't really think that this is a great episode that I've seen because it is a great episode on its own. It's a great episode because we've had 4 episodes to build to this. If this show can keep doing builds to things this amazing, this is going to be one of those shows. And I keep telling myself and keep telling you, I'm not going to say that, but I keep saying it because I can't help saying it because it's the truth. If a show can make payoffs like that matter, if a show in 5 episodes can make a payoff like Gim matter, imagine if we keep getting builds and payoffs and continually evolving dynamics like this. We will be, as fans, talking about this show in reverence for a very, very long time. Just like I want to sit down and watch Double again because y'all know that is my shit. One of these days, 5 or 10 years from now, I want to sit down and watch X8 all the way through again just because. 5 episodes in, and they made the no duh matter. I can't say no more than that, and I keep repeating it, but it's like, we know you see this the fuck coming. They made it hype, and they made it matter. You can do nothing but applaud the damn show for doing that. Like, they were leaving hints all the time, and then that whole little speech is like, yeah, we know. Like, yeah, you know, breadcrumb. But there's a dynamic in play, and I've been talking all this shit this whole time, and we didn't even talk about that dynamic in play, about there's something more to this. Again, it's that he was looking pretty fucked up after he took his gas shots out. And we talked about earlier the whole rival thing and how he's trying to build Emu up. And I honestly think it's because it's like, again, we 5 episodes in. Of course, it is something much more dynamic to this Buxton shit than any of us know right now. But Gim is building up XA for whatever the hell is coming. Whatever it is. CEO man got his fucking reasons. So I want to see the show build upon these reasons because, again, it's a no duh because I now have to come back and look at this as I will look at a plot for a video game, and it's just making sense to me. Yo, that is it, and that is all. I will admit, it was a little late. The sub came out on Tuesday, but your boy been busy trying to get to this money. So, Cool came out late. This review came out late. The only thing I think I can do on time is Ruby because it comes out on Saturday when I ain't doing nothing. So, there's that. And there go see, I got these old boxes of honey buns over here, and I got the new ones over there on the other side of the room. I need to do something about that. Like, get up and go over there and go warm up a couple honey buns and eat them. But you shouldn't eat honey buns for dinner. Honey buns are a breakfast early morning food. If you eating honey buns at night and you ain't warming... Okay, let's put it like this. You don't eat honey buns at night, and you don't eat honey buns without warming them, especially ice versions. Ice versions of honey buns, you got to put them motherfuckers in the microwave. That's what you do. If you don't doing that, you sinning and you failing, and I'm going to whoop that ass if I hear you doing it. Fair enough? Fair enough, thank you. So, get out. Go away. I have things to do. This will turn into a video and stuff, and we'll be back with Ruby this weekend. I got something planned, but I don't know if that's going to go 100% pop off, but we'll see. Kamen Rider XA, thank you for being an amazing TV show. This gonna be good. With that being said, I am, of course, the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. And this has been another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks on it. With that, GameStop!